saw a recent interview where the guy who said if for some reason you're not the candidate, or however he worded it, and you laughed, um, which is very nice. Would you run as a third party? And you said no because you video games. See, and there's gunfire, and I don't even want to hurt people, so I like games, and I'm not violent. Anyway, um, that made me say, hey, this is a good guy, because people talk, they say a lot of things, and there's some pretty ridiculous claims to like something fascism or white power. I mean, just stuff that doesn't even. You're an Asian guy. Goddamn smart one at that. Anyway, you are not wrong that I would prefer not to work for the federal government. And on top of that, I suffer from ailments, some mental illness, and it keeps me from working full-time anyway. If I go past 25, 30 hours a week, I start to get anxious, and then I make mistakes, and I mess up, and it's not easy. So there's that. And but I suppose that would be better than what I have now, which is nothing. I guess that's the point, because I was recently fired. However, with the freedom dividend, I want to be in the situation I'm in now, like I said in the other video. So I think both would be cool if there was some kind of like, hey, let's do infrastructure and rebuild with making sure people have jobs on top of the freedom dividend. Dude, propose both, man. You might even flip me from Bernie at that point, because I like his foreign policy. It's not just as much as so many of us are drowning. I can't only think of myself, but I do know that with your plan and what you have in mind, I believe that we would see a wave of relief and happiness and things in this country that you're not wrong about. Anyway, I think you're a solid guy. Maybe look to some of the other progressives in foreign policy a little bit deeper, or team up with some people who you got to tap into that part of the progressive party, because that's the foreign policy is really important to a lot of people. So you combine that with your domestic stuff, and I don't know. I'm supposed to be voting for Bernie, so I don't even know why I'm saying all this, but I guess I saw that interview, and I respected a lot of what he said. He said plenty of good things I heard and respect, but that you want to run as a third party I admire that.